Hello, interwebs. Here we go, here we go. Let's see. Let's get a little bit of me in there, shall we? Hello, everybody. It's Tech Bandit time. I got my popcorn. A little bowl of popcorn. I'm trying to ration it a bit, so I don't eat it all in one go. But it's very, very Moorish, as my mom would say. And that you want more. And, of course, a cup of tea. Delicious. Okay, let me log in, see what's going on. Too many things on my desk. Too many darn things. Okay. I should get my Discord up and running too, shouldn't I? Go see what the tech bandits are up to. If they're even around today. The reality is that I didn't even know I was going to be able to do this today, so let's have a look. Let's have a look to see if anyone's around. Not on that one. How about this one? I may be alone today. I may be alone today. I literally didn't tell them. Because I just didn't know whether I was actually going to be able to do this or not today. So, there you go. You may get stuck talking to me anyways. What are we doing here? We'll see. It is still a little bit early. Yeah, it's only 3:53, so I started early because I'm so organized today. Let's have a look here. See how things are rocking and rolling. Here we go. Let me do my popcorn. What? Is that a lemonade? Uh-oh. Making a mess already. People are going to keep me company anyways. That's nice. How are you doing? Long time no see, Bertram. It has been a while. David looks younger. What did he do? What did I look? I look younger. No, you know what it is? The guy's got a new camera. A better lighting. That's all. Lighting and makeup. Lock the focus. Can't. I can't lock the focus. It's on the webcam. Speaking Spanish? Nah. I wish. Un poco de español? No. Not even a poco. What's a tiny poco? Yeah. I'm sure that isn't. I'm sure that my Doom Netto is probably, yes, you're right. It probably isn't helping that I'm eating popcorn. Delicious popcorn. Some of it microwave pot. Some of it from a bag of caramel popcorn. And some of it from a bag of, what's it called? Like sweet and salty or whatever it's called. Ha! Jonas wants to know what I'm working at the moment. I'm not allowed to tell anybody. I've signed like all these crazy NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, and will not publish and all this kind of thing. So look at a couple of actually, I guess they're kind of big deals in a way, I suppose. They're two really, fair-sized shows that I'm sort of bouncing back and forth between right now. So that's why my schedule's been so crazy. It's been a very odd schedule for me. Let's just double check, make sure I'm not missing out on any bandits. No bandits. And no bandits. Okay. All right. I'm just checking. I don't know where they normally come in from, actually. Do they go to the Tech Bandit server, or do they go to the Iron Ham server? I think they go to the Tech Bandit server. I feel like that's where they are. Hey! Is that a wolf pup? Oh boy. As always, I've obviously got the sound not working properly. Let me just check my audio. Or maybe it's you. Let's have a look here. Audio. Microphone is the microphone. The out is the out. Oh, I know what the problem is. We should probably want to hear what we're doing. So let's do this. We should probably want to. Are you there, Wolf Pup? What we're doing. So let's do.
Yep.
This. You are. Yay! You're very low. You are. Yay!
I was just watching
low.
a show before TechBandits came on. I was just watching a show before TechBandits. So then when my parents told me TechBandits is on, so then when I tried to get here as fast as I could. So then after doing I was happy as fast as I could. So then after doing I was happy as fast as I could. So then after doing I was happy as fast as I could. So then after doing I was happy as fast as I could.
Hang on, let me see what I'm doing here. Why is it so... Hang on, let me see what I'm doing. Why is your voice so low? Hang on, let me see what I'm doing.
I think I might know why.
So low. Hang on, let me see what
I
I'm doing.
think I might know why.
So low.
I think I might know why.
So low.
Does this sound better?
So
Does this
okay,
sound
let me
better?
see if I can bring you up a little bit here.
Does this sound
Let me
better?
see if I can bring you up a little bit here.
Does this sound
Let me
better?
see if I can bring you up a little bit here.
Does this sound
Let me
better?
see if I can bring you up a little bit here.
Oh, I've got a great echo.
Does this sound
Let me see
better?
if I can bring you up a little bit here.
Oh, I've got a great echo.
Does this sound
Let me see if
better?
I can bring you up a little bit here.
Oh,
See if that makes things better. Now a loud echo. No, you know who has his own stream open? Me. It was me. I didn't even realize it was running because I'm listening to it through the broadcaster. So I'm like, huh, that's weird. All right, but why are you so low, Wolf Pup?
I might be because my Discord app is working now, so it might just be I messed up settings.
Huh. Because it is really low. I can only just hear you. Is everyone the same or is it just me? Let's have a look. Much louder on our end. Let's try this. Oh, he's super loud. All right, try talking again.
According to my parents, I'm loud on the stream, but quiet in your ears.
That's so weird. So he's super loud on your end. Am I equally loud? I'm looking at the levels right now.
Now James Gurney is saying pup sounds okay on stream.
Wow, yeah, you are really, really loud. All right, talk again, Wolf Pup.
Hello.
Nice. Hello. What do you think of the Galactus Fortnite event?
I didn't play it. I didn't want
Did you
to
watch
play
it?
Because I didn't want to. It's because then I'd have to install the whole game again.
You are so low. I've got to figure out what's going on here. Okay, user volume. Let's do this. Yeah, that's my audio.
People are saying that is better.
Why are you so low? For some reason, in my headphones, you are incredibly low. And I can't increase your volume for some reason.
I'm trying to think. It's because
It's like you're way back there. Way back there.
it's quiet on. People are saying it's loud on stream.
All right, let me try something else here. Let me try something crazy. You see this? I had this little mixer thing that might be kind of fun to play with.
I might need to get a mixer. I don't think I have one.
Well, maybe it's... Yeah, there's like this little sound mixer thing that I was trying. It's like a software mixer that allows me to sort of split the streams and stuff, but it's... I can't remember what it's called. Okay. Yeah, because I guess everyone can... Well, it's like everyone can hear you except me. Is that right? So he sounds fine.
I wasn't talking.
Okay, let me have a look here and see. I haven't muted anybody, right? Disconnect. No. You're not muted. Checking the channel. No.
People are saying I'm fine on stream.
Sorry, I'm finding it really hard to hear you, so I'm going to try to fix this. Input, output. How about try talking now? Anything?
Voice good for everybody now?
No, it's not affecting this at all. That's so weird. That is so weird. It's absolutely weird. All right, hang on a second. Let me get this voice thing going. Okay. So as someone very readily pointed out, okay, hardware. Let's go with so hardware coming out. Hardware input. Hardware input. Okay, what do we got? Okay, got one of those. That's coming in. But what else do I need then? I'm listening to you from there. I mean, I suppose they could have. I suppose it could be volume in there, but no, it doesn't sound right either. Well, let me try this. All right, let me do. Now talk to me. Nah, I can't hear anything. Okay. Nope. I want to go to default. All right. So, road is there. Let's check. This is here. This is here. It's going to be, what if it just goes to speakers? All right, now try talking now. Nothing. Now I got nothing. Okay, so if I unplug this, and I plugged me into the speakers out. Right? Hello, speakers out. But all the sound is going to the output there. So it should make sense if I'm going through, not just unplug that. It should make sense if I do this. To go here. All right, and this will plug into here. Let's do this. All right. Now what do I hear? I hear me very well. How about you? Are you talking, Pup? Yeah, I'm seeing the green. That's not good. That's not a good sign. All right, I'm seeing your green light, but I'm not seeing it actually happening. So, and we got that. We got that. Try talking again. No, I don't even see green now. I see me going green when I talk, but not so much you. Oh, I hear you in the background. Do I hear a background? Now no one can hear Pup. Uh-oh. Yeah, no, I've lost him too. I can't find him. Let's get Radic on this. Indeed. Would be very smart. I think I now can't tell whether he's, because I don't, oh no, he's trying to talk now. Okay, he's trying to talk now. Okay, good. Okay, so let me go in here. Okay, I see you trying to talk. That is a good thing. The outputs device will be here. And that will be the input device. I'm checking my mic. Okay, so I can hear what's coming out to you guys, but I don't hear. Let's see if I do this. Turn that off. Back on again. Turn it. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? All right, that is going to the Intel display. That makes sense. Okay, great. Double checking this one. That's fine. I still can't hear Pup. It's really weird. I'm guessing that it must just be not. It must just not be remembering the. I don't think it's changing the settings. Let's see. I am streaming. But of course, as always, I don't have any sound.
Oh.
I have sound, but I can't get Pup. I can't get Wolf Pup in here. Oh, look at that. It's such a weird delay. You got your popcorn, though, right? I give you popcorn.
I did.
But you've eaten it all? You've eaten all that popcorn?
No. I just came to say hi, and while I was here, I was opportunistic.
Very understandable. Okay, so why am I not getting anything from this? It's very odd.
I will see you later.
I've spent like an entire day troubleshooting various different things.
Good for you.
Well, yeah. Well, I got the 3D printer working at least. Isn't that?
Wow.
So that's the multi-filament thing working right now.
That is amazing.
All right, so
that is crazy.
That is the response that I was hoping for. Okay, I do not understand why I cannot hear our friend at all. TechBandit's live server. Here we go.
I can't hear anything, but that's 'cause you've got
How's that?
headphones on.
Huh? Could this be it? Nope. Nope.
I'll see you later.
All right, I'll see you, gorgeous. Love ya.
Good luck with it all.
Thank you. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. All right, I'm going to exit this, and I'm going to come back into Discord, because I think that it must be Discord's just not changing the way it's supposed to. So hang on a second. All right, I'm going to disconnect. I'm disconnecting from Discord. Discord is gone. That is a Doctor Who scarf, yes. No, I know Modified. It's it all comes down to the outputs. But actually, what's happening is I think I've got the right output set now. I believe. The problem is that Discord isn't changing them. So Discord should. I think what it's going to do is it's now going to go, hey, wait a second, why can't I find anybody? How's that? Da da dee da. Nope. Nope. Nah, I don't know. It's doing weird things. That's very frustrating, because before I could at least hear a little bit of Wolf Pup. Let's do that. I can't do that. Automatically determine disability. No, got that. Nope. 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 I have no idea what it could be then, because everything is set the way it's supposed to be set. So Discord seems to be misbehaving. All right, so Discord is going out. This is the problem with going to set, taking your laptop with you and then having to reset it all up again. Okay. Do not understand this. So,
oh, wait, no.
Oh, so I can hear you through the... Okay, I can hear you through the computer. Okay.
Might help. I'm gonna join through...
No, that's interesting. Wait a sec. So I can hear you through the computer. But then when I try to send it to the Black Magic, you seem to disappear. Is there something to do with that, maybe? No. That's so weird. Okay, then I don't know why it's refusing to do that then. Okay, look, I'm going to go through the speakers.
Okay.
So I can hear you through... I can now hear you through my computer. But I'm just not sure why it's not letting me do this. Okay, so this is coming out here. Da da dee da da. Okay, it's coming through there to there, right. Okay. So if I were to take that out, put that back in again. Here we go. That's 3. Okay. So I can hear you, I think, if you... I can hear you if you talk now, because... Well, they'll be able to hear you because they'll hear you through the speakers of my computer. It's a bit weird.
Might be hard. It's because it's going to give them a bad noise.
It's not going to be the best sound, it's true. How about this? Is that it? Oh. That is so weird. Yeah, it's just for some reason the HDMI is not working. It's not letting me output to the HDMI like I used to. Which sucks. So I can hear you, they can hear you to some extent. I just don't know why the HDMI doesn't want to work today. So it sounds like it's a cable. Maybe the cable's the problem.
Make sure the cable isn't loose, because that has happened to me many times. Where the cable is loose.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me check it.
So then the headset does not work.
Ha. All right. Well, let me try again. We'll get it. I'm determined to get it, or decide that the cable's screwed. How about that?
Both works.
Hey, that was it. It's the cable. Hello?
I knew it.
It's the cable. There's something wrong with the cable because I switched the cable and it works fine.
Oh.
Ha! There you go.
And now I'm loud again, apparently.
I know, it's great.
Wait, I know how I can fix it.
I know how I can fix it. It's okay, I can do it. I can do it from here. Try again. Talk for a second.
Okay.
How's that?
This should work.
How's that for everybody?
You can hear me, and
I can hear
people
you.
on stream hear me better now?
Oh my god. So, how the heck do I leave the house for a week, I come back, and the cable goes bad? Riddle me that, Batman. How does an HDMI cable go bad when no one's using it? Dun, dun, dun. The cat ate it. Yeah, indeed.
Maybe because...
I could blame the dog. It's true.
It might be because of...
Hello, Game Buster. Yep.
Sometimes, over a little bit, my cables, they start to, like, droop down.
Huh. You think it could have, like, it's, like, stretched or something? I like that thinking, though. I have a feeling that it's not even the cable. I think it's the connectors to the laptop. Because the laptop is old. And also, I think that it's where they connect that seems to be the loosest part. That's my guess. And yes, space aliens are stealing my gear. Good point. It's a full-time job. Are you glad you can hear me now? So I can eat popcorn in your ear. And drink tea. Oh, come on, Modified. You can't subscribe to this. There was a disaster. It's like watching an old man try to figure out how to use his audio. Oh, I can't get this newfangled magic box to work. I guess that's what they want. That's what people. That's what counts as entertainment these days. All right. Look at that. Vandal saying petition to bring Incorporated back. Incorporated was this crazy cool show that I did. I mean, I didn't do much of it. I just did a couple episodes here and there. But Wolf Pup, it's kind of neat because the idea is that in the future, corporations own everything. But now that I say that, don't they already? Do you think corporations, like Amazon basically rules the world now, doesn't it? Oh, where's Pup gone?
I stopped talking.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. Don't stop talking. I won't know whether we have an audio problem or not.
I just wanted to say something. Some people think that people make their technology a bit worse or break it when they try to fix it, because then they have to pay more.
Huh. So you think
I just thought that was crazy how people can think that.
Well, there was a term called built-in obsolescence. And the idea is that things become, basically they just stop working over a certain period of time so that you are forced to buy a new one. Well, Apple does that, doesn't it? I mean, their iPads and their iPhones stop working with their software updates, right? And you have to get a new one. Do you have a phone? Do you have a cell phone?
iPhone or iPod, I don't know. But I have one.
You have a phone?
Yeah.
So basically what happens is Apple keeps doing updates, and eventually those updates just won't work on your phone. And they'll say, oh yeah, we don't support that phone anymore. I have a couple of them actually in my drawer that are still like that. Don't fix what's
Apple
not.
should do something about that, where once it gets to that point where it won't work on the next update, they should test it on 10 different phones.
Well, I think in this case they just said, you know what? We're trying to do new things. We can't be bothered to try to make the old ones work anymore. And I guess they figure you've been old enough. It's old enough. It's been around for long enough. We're only gonna tick off a few people, so we're just gonna go ahead and make our cool new phones. I mean, the advantage of that, of course, is that so many Windows and stuff, the whole point of that is they have to keep making it backwards compatible for everything. But in order to do that, it just makes it more and more complicated and harder to make it do all the cool new things without,
No, what I mean is they should make it so if I have a phone and then the next software update won't work on the phone, they just don't ask about, yes, you don't need a new update. Just keep it this way.
So yeah, like skip the update. But the problem with the updates is a lot of the updates are also security updates too, right? Isn't that right?
Well, if it doesn't work, then you have to kind of just leave it and just take that risk. Like, they should have something that be like, yeah, you have to either get a new phone or take the risk of someone breaching it.
I feel like a lot of these companies just don't realize how long their stuff is going to be around for and being used for. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these technologies are just like, you're still using that laptop? That was like 15 years ago. That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny. Someone said, if it's working, don't mess with it. The reality is that is my biggest dilemma. Is that whenever like I go to set and I need to bring my laptop, I have to pull all this apart, go to set, bring my laptop with me. I didn't get a chance to touch it though, to be honest.
The thing that I think is because do you know how? Sorry, my brain isn't working.
Mine's never working. I'm at my peak intelligence right now, and look how slow I am.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You know what I think it is? I've noticed this with all of you. School is tiring.
It is.
Yeah, like I feel like everyone always sounds much more tired. If we used to do the 11 o'clock ones, and 11 o'clock, everyone's like wide awake, all got sort of great ideas about stuff and everything. After school, everyone's a bit like, oh my God, it's just like, I just want to kick back.
I think to do 11 o'clock, we'd have to do it on weekends. It's because my school starts at 9:10, and then it's just...
Yeah. Maybe we'll do like mornings during like the winter vacation or something. When do you get a chunk of time off for winter vacation or Christmas or whatever you're celebrating?
I don't know what time it starts.
Yeah, I don't know when Baz's does either. I think he's got like 2 weeks though. So
I think mine is either 2 weeks or 1 week.
So the show that I'm on, one of the shows I'm on, has a 3-week vacation. But of course, the problem with that is if you go anywhere where you have to quarantine, that's 2 weeks of your vacation gone already, right? So there's one of the cast is leaving to go to, I can't remember where exactly now, but so she's got like a 2-week. She's got to be in isolation for 2 weeks before she can see her mom. And then she'll see her mom for a few days, and then she comes back again. I think she's going to have to quarantine when she gets back as well, because I'm pretty sure Toronto has a quarantine. So I'm curious to see how that's going to work. But we're doing a lot of testing, so I think that's how they get away from a lot of that. Yes, Wolfpup is the only bandit we have today, because Wolfpup showed up no matter what. I just wasn't sure whether I was actually going to be able to do this or not today. Well, yeah, that thing does start doing some autofocus, doesn't it? I don't think I can change it. I don't think I have any settings on here that would allow me to change what this thing does. Let me have a look.
I try to join every day I can.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you sort of basically just check in just in case I happen to be online anyways.
No, both of my parents have you followed on Twitch, so they both get the emails.
Smart. That's what everyone should do. Everyone should follow me.
Yeah.
Now, so how are things? Did you get sucked into this Fortnite event yesterday?
No, the only game I've been getting sucked into is Ark and No Man's Sky, which don't really go good together. It's because they're both grindy types of games.
Yeah, No Man's Sky is beautiful too. Well, Ark is. I mean, we played Ark for ages. We had our own Ark server for a while. We just loved it. But I couldn't. But let me ask you this though: you knew about the Fortnite event?
Yeah, I knew about the Fortnite vent and wanted to ignore it.
Yeah.
It's because this is just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't want to see any fighting in
You
the
don't want to see.
chat.
Oh, you're right. I was gonna say you don't want to see any fighting. What are you talking about? You're playing
It's
Ark and No Man's Land.
Because I know some people do that.
That's what Cal's for. Cal lowers the hammer whenever there's any kind of arguments happening.
I think Fortnite went away from its roots, but I think it was better. It's because Fortnite, I think it used to be a game that you could play with your friends, and even if you lost, you wouldn't care. But now, I think if you lose, it's like people getting very angry.
Huh. It's funny, because Baz has been playing Bratlet, Ironham, whatever we call him, has been playing a lot of League of Legends, and he says that the chats on that are really toxic as well, and he thinks it's because it's been around for so long. People don't have any time for newbies. Anyone who does anything they think might be stupid, they just unleash on.
So is Rainbow Six Siege. That is a very
really
toxic game, but there's team killing, but it's funny. It's because they team kill you, but then next round, one of your teammates is most likely just going to shoot him in the head for being toxic. It's the thing. It's like a cycle.
You don't think there's anything you can do about it? I mean, are there any sort of ways of stopping that, do you think? Or do you not care? It's like, whatever, it's just part of the game.
You can report them. But what I'm saying,
but does reporting them do anything?
For being toxic.
Like
you can report them for being toxic, and then they make it so they can only play in competitive.
Right. Baz has also noticed that because, he's got a high voice like I did until my voice changed. That people think he's a girl, little less now than before, but because he sort of lowers his voice. I think he lowers his voice a bit now when he talks, but he found that people were even more offensive when they thought he was a girl, which I thought was interesting. So that adds like another level. So it's not just the bullying; it's also just that sort of boy-girl stuff that can be kind of a little toxic as well. But
I feel like people can get really toxic on the internet, but then once you because in lots of online fights, when they're calling everything bad about you, and then you find something that they said and find proof that that's fake,
right?
Then that's when they start to be, oh, well.
Oh, you think they come round? They come round to your way of thinking once you've proven them wrong?
Yeah,
really?
It's really only once you prove them wrong. Because I remember when I was playing Rainbow Six Siege, when I used to play that.
Right.
And they always took my character that I like to play as. And
so they would try to jump in on it before you could, basically.
And then they started trash talking me, calling me bad. And then I typed in the Rainbow Six Siege chat, and I said play again. And then I was already clicking in the area where that character is.
Yeah.
Because then I would get in, and then after I did that, they're just like, oh.
So
once you prove people wrong and a trash talker wrong, I feel like they start to back off.
It's funny because I found the absolute opposite. I found that if you prove someone wrong, that's when they start going yeah, well, screw you, and they see. I feel like they get some of them. I guess it's not. I guess there's no way of saying that all people do a certain thing, but I've definitely found that I get more flack if I actually call someone on something and it's they're proven wrong. I find that's when they respond with anger rather than with information.
Take when they be like, well, I don't like you. That's what makes me laugh.
Right.
Is because that's basically saying, you proved me wrong. I don't like you anymore.
You know what's funny is, I think what's funny is that people, for the most part, wouldn't talk like this to each other if they were in the real world, right? I just don't think that anyone would say the things that they say online if they were looking at someone in the face when they have to say it. You know what I mean?
A lot of the time, it's like they don't even know who the person is.
Yeah. Captain Blitz has a really good point. Is it Captain Blitz? No, sorry, Captain Blitz is talking about Star Citizen. It was Tiberius. Well, Tiberius with a 3. Is saying that that they like being nice to toxic people. It really shuts them down. It's true, My father always said this. There's nothing more insulting than a polite conversation. Like if you're polite to someone who is being rude, like it really does kind of like put them on the it puts them on a weaker footing for sure. So yeah, being polite's a really good one. Also funny. If you can make people laugh, I found that because I used to get bullied when I was a kid. And I found that if you could make the guys laugh who were beating me up, either preferably before they beat me up, that they'd end up sort of leaving you alone because they were like, it's actually more interesting to watch this guy being an idiot than it is to beat him up. So that worked quite well for me. But yes, it does sound very British, Lilifan. It's true. Being, I'm terribly sorry to hear that you feel that way. Oh, you think I'm a terrible player? Oh, well, I'm sorry. I will try to improve my game as best as possible. It is very British, isn't it? So maybe that's what you should do, Wolf Pup, is just respond in a very polite British accent to them.
But mainly because I've really been only playing Ark, and the people in the Ark server aren't like most Ark people. They're being nice. Like, right. They're not being raiding. Well, they can't raid base, but they're not like trolling you or anything. They're just being plain nice.
Hey! Look who's joined us. What is that?
Well, it was
cream soda.
It was meant to be something that because
Rainberry Sprite
back today. Because I got my report card back today. It was supposed to be
sorry.
That
I was putting on a blanket and I hit my microphone.
You got it?
Right.
But I thought since it was Tech Bandits, I might just leave this down here with you and you can have a sip, but it's mine.
How do you think you did on the report card?
Good.
Why do you have your thing on backwards?
Because so I don't show my...
Genius. Absolutely genius. Oh my gosh. Me and Wolf Pup had the longest time trying to figure out the sound thing. And you know what it was? Stupid cables.
Okay, well, I'm going to have some of this. Would you like to try?
Yes, but please don't open it by my computer. I feel that could go very badly. Don't open it. Go open it outside. Go outside. Go on. I don't want like a light spray of cream soda over everything.
No try then?
You could, I know, open it in the bathroom over the sink. That's a good idea.
I'll just open it right here.
No, not they. All right, fine. I don't want him, look at this, see, I don't want him spraying anything on that. Check this out.
Wow, look, nothing happened.
There you go. 5-filament 3D printer is up and running. How great is that? I was so excited I did a dance. Oh, thank you. I don't know if this is going to go with my tea somehow.
Just have a sip, because I know you love cream soda. Okay, now it's mine. Thank you.
That is I think that might be my favorite drink ever. Is the cream soda, cherry cream. Is it cherry? Strawberry? What flavor is it? Just cream soda.
Just cream soda.
Yeah. Baz, can you, just before you go, can you talk to me about the Galactus event?
I'm joining TechBandits.
Oh, okay, great. So hop on. Right, very good.
Bring up the report card once you're done.
I'm not reading it online unless you want me to. You don't want me to do a live unboxing of a report card. I feel like that could go really badly. Or really well.
I know, right?
What do you think? Oh my god, it's so weird. I keep forgetting there's a delay. I'm like, what? How can you be coming in now? You're right here. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
All right, buddy. I'll have a look in a bit. I'd love to, I'm very eager to see it.
Okay.
And then come down on you really hard for all the terrible things you've done. Have you snuck a peek at it? No. I think I'm going to have to build that PC like either for or with Noodles, like online, because we can't have people over, right? Because we're in like this whole lockdown thing. So I think I may have to just do like a live build and then, I don't know, get her to pull it apart and clean it next time so that she at least gets a chance at it or something. So, are you still there, Wolf Pup?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I had my mic up.
Nah, no worries.
The thing is, I don't think people would like to have that. Like, to have people over, because I think people would be rude about that. Being like, you're not supposed to have people over, and then start to get really rude about that.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that. It's I feel like it's probably just not the safest thing to be doing right now, because I know like Jack was going to help, not Jack. Lord Chunky was going to help. Think Noodles with her build, and I just think if we get the three of us in a room, it's probably not a good idea. And I'm worried because obviously I'm going back. I'm back and forth to work right now, and she's at school, so I don't know. I don't know what the best thing to do is. They have said basically don't have people over, so I'm not sure what the best thing is. Have Noodles build it while we talk her through it virtually. That's what I was thinking, Mr. Clean Tracy, but she doesn't have the camera set up, right? That's what I was like. I don't think we'll be able to see anything, and it's just a lot. So if she's streaming it from her, I don't even know how we do that. So I thought maybe I'd have her walk me through the build, and we could just sort of talk through it. Actually, we could all talk through it, really, couldn't we? I mean, Wolf Pup, do you have any interest in doing PC building? Maybe.
But I have helped him, and he does like to help me.
Sorry, I missed the first part. Your dad helps you out, or your mom, or?
My dad, he builds quite a bit of computers.
Oh, cool.
He's built my computer, his computer, my mom's computer.
Nice. Is your dad a nerd like me?
No.
He's not.
I just think he's really good at what he likes to do.
It's funny because I say nerd kind of like as a compliment. I personally like nerd, or I guess geek is a better word. I don't know what's the better word. I always think that I've always quite liked the idea of being a nerd. So some people get very offended when I call them nerds, but I really mean it as a compliment. So, but no, he's not a nerd. He just likes building PCs.
He just
He
does a lot of PC stuff.
Hmm.
And my sister wants to do PC stuff.
Oh, cool. What sort of stuff does she want to do?
I don't know, but I think she wants to be in IT or something.
Ah. Very good.
I don't know if it's IT or something.
That makes sense. IT, like information technology, I guess is what they used to call it. I did IT for a little while. I took a couple of years off from acting and did some IT.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
About what my dad does, with the computers, he has made my original computer, and then when new pieces came out, I got his old stuff.
Nice.
So right now, most of the stuff except the SSDs and all that are hand-me-downs for my dad.
Right. But they're still good because he's on the cutting edge of this stuff.
Yeah, I have a 1080 because of my dad, because he got a 2070.
Right. Wait a second, so you've got a what? He's got a 2070. He got the 2070? Oh, 2070, right. Okay, that's different. I was thinking 3070. I was like, how did he get it? The 3060 came out yesterday?
My dad's not that crazy to do that.
Okay. He's not going to spend like $3,000 on a new card. I was very tempted.
About that.
I saw a 3070, but it was like $2,800, and I just thought, you know what? I just don't think I think I'll regret it later. You know.
Saying like
you never regret buying a new PC part.
Well, I think with the GPU.
I feel like my dad would use the money to get it, but I mean like waiting in the line and just getting it immediately. It's because I don't really want a 3080 right now. It's because I feel mine is doing good right now.
Yeah. And what was yours again? Remind me.
1080 Ti, I think it is.
That's a nice card. I mean, yes, it's an older generation, but it's still a great card, and it could run anything.
Not anything. Some
really?
games have trouble.
What won't it run right now?
It used to have lots of trouble with Modern Warfare until I found the good setting and got an SSD. Also, a game called Tarkov.
Tarkov, and it couldn't play Tarkov?
Yeah.
What's Tarkov? That sounds very familiar for some reason.
It is it's made by Battlestate Games.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be familiar because I think they have made something else.
Escape from Tarkov is a military sim. Oh, I see. But you couldn't play it, huh?
Yeah, until I got an SSD, but now I have 2 SSDs. It's because I really like the computer, so I used $200 to get 2 over, not $200, but got 2 SSDs over like 2 years, I think.
Right. I'm just reading here that apparently it's a buggy game. And it requires a hefty machine, apparently. Wonder why it requires so much. Escape from Tarkov. So it's a multiplayer first-person shooter video game in development by Battle State Games for Windows. Closed alpha test of the game was first made available to select users on August the 4th in 2016, followed by a closed beta, which has been running since July 2017. Oh, there you go. From Wikipedia. Thank you, Dan Watt.
My dad got me a Battle State Games for doing chores around the house.
Oh, yeah? What chores? What do you have to do?
I think like dishwasher, getting plates and all that.
Right.
All that not funny stuff.
Right. The not funny stuff.
Not.
Everyone says that EFT is just an inventory management simulator. Really? Ruby K is not taken with it, but everyone says it's not. That it's a tough game to get running by the sound of it. Now, speaking about games to get running, Baz.
Yeah.
Talk me through this event last night, and one of the things I'm kind of interested in, and Wolfpup, if you have any insights on this, let me know. Is that I just can't get over how excited everyone was, not everyone, but a lot of people were about this update. And I'm just curious to know how you heard about it.
This event?
Yeah, this event, sorry. So,
and you're asking why we were all excited?
Well, why you were all excited, like, where did you hear about it? Like, I'm curious to know how they marketed it so that people were
I saw a TikTok saying that someone released Epic Games files of exactly what would happen, and it said that Galactus would come.
Right.
He would, like, I don't know, apparently he would start destroying the Earth. He'd take the 0 point thing, which is like a big orb, and then we'd all have to escape, and we'd... the rift would open and we'd go back in time to the original map. That's what I was hoping.
You know that a 0 point... I don't know what the 0 point thing is, but if they're talking about 0 point energy, you know they're talking about... It's like quantum mechanics, right?
Yeah.
We don't know exactly how it works or how we could use it yet. Well, I think we know how it works, but I'm not sure we know how to use it.
But yeah, so he was trying to take that.
Right.
And then... So I thought we were going to go back to an old map.
But didn't we? I thought we did. I heard that...
No.
I heard that the towers came back, whatever it was.
Tilted Towers came back, but
Yeah.
now they're called Sandy Towers, and they're all covered in sand.
Ah, so sort of like
I
post-apocalyptic?
don't like what they've really done with the Tilted Towers, because they've made it so much stuff that it's not really Tilted Towers anymore.
Huh.
I haven't played it yet. I'm waiting for it to finish updating.
I don't think I'm gonna play it. I left off this season. I played it just a little bit this season, and then just...
Same.
Yeah, we hardly played it at all, did we, Bez?
Yeah, I played like 3 games. Just because I hated the whole style where they started just being like money. Like, they only started caring about the money and not the people that played the game, and I just started hating it.
How did you know that, though? Like, how did you decide that? What was it that you saw that made you think that? It was just all the...
I'm trying to think. I honestly can't really tell.
All the product placement stuff? All of the
yeah, it was
Avengers
just like,
stuff?
especially with like, oh my god. I hated that they added Avengers to it.
Right.
Because I was like, they really just, like, they just want money. They just want... And...
That, yeah, adding Avengers made that feel like all they wanted was money.
Well, so what do you think about the Mandalorian stuff, then?
So, I like the Mandalorian, because I like the Mandalorian. I don't like how they added the Mandalorian. I do like how it's not all Mandalorian themed, and there's only one... It's only one, Star Wars thing in the game.
So they just added one skin that's a Mandalorian.
It's like when lightsabers were in the game.
Oh, I loved lightsabers.
Yeah.
I loved them mainly just because it irritated Cal so much. I think that was the biggest advantage of them in my mind. I'm just curious to know about the marketing, though, because I feel like like, I felt like Fortnite was kind of off the radar for most of us. And then all of a sudden, there's this, like, massive, like, apparently Jane has a friend whose kid was, like, crying because he had to go to school during the event. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, and you wanted to stay up to midnight. What happened at midnight, by the way? Remember there was the first one.
Nothing. This season just came out.
Oh, that was it. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't another event. It was just that at midnight.
No, which I was quite disappointed by.
Well, yes, especially if you'd waited up until midnight for it, which I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
This is the best anti-marketing I know, and what not to look up now. I mean, I'm curious to know. You should enable streamer mode in Discord so the notifications and other sounds don't go to the stream. Yes, I probably should, Tiberius. But I can't even figure out how to get the sound working half the time.
I'm just going to say, it disappointed me. Fortnite disappointed me after season, 7. No. Season, 8.
But isn't that the case for a lot of things? Like TV shows, I get bored of them after a while, too. I know, not Stargate. But all
Naruto never disappointed me.
Naruto never disappointed you?
I am watching right now. I don't think that's gonna... If it keeps coming out with seasons, I don't think I'm gonna... stop. I think I'm gonna keep watching it.
So Naruto, how long...
Done. Naruto's done.
How long does it last for? But it's done till now.
It's done.
And then they'll reboot it or something, won't they?
No, it's
How many seasons was it?
Thing's done.
Hey, Voice of Doom, how many seasons was it?
Naruto was 6 seasons. Shippuden is 13 seasons.
What?
Watched all of them.
You watched all of them?
Yeah, I've watched every single episode.
Probably during pandemic while he was supposed to be doing his online school, is my guess.
No, that was when I watched Avatar.
Oh, that was it.
Rent a Girlfriend and...
Rent a girlfriend? What's Rent a Girlfriend? You rented a girlfriend?
Don't ask.
What do you mean, don't ask? Dad, I've rented a girlfriend. Don't ask. What?
Anime fans
Anime fans understand. Yes, it's a show called Rent a Girlfriend, but it doesn't sound terribly.
Yeah, it's a show called Rent.
It's not like.
It's really good. It's one of my favorite shows.
It's not like the.
And Akamega Kill, my favorite show of all time.
Akamega Kill. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, but it's very violent.
Man, I want to go to Japan. Maybe not right now, but
I want to go to Japan.
I would like to go to Japan.
You don't?
Cal says Baz playing JRBG. What's that? JRBG? What's JRBG? Baz playing JRBGs. I don't know what that means. Cal is living in a whole other world. I recently watched 17 seasons of NCIS. It was a lot. NCIS, that's Mark Harmon. One of the most lovely men I've ever had the pleasure of working with, Mark Harmon. I think he was NCIS. I think that's what he was doing. Japanese role-playing games. Ah, that's interesting. So what Japanese RPGs are there? Thank you, Alexis, by the way. Actually, that would be...
I don't play any.
I think a Japanese role-playing game would be like Doki Doki, the terrifying horror game.
Oh, I love that game. The only Japanese role-play games that I've been able to find are hentai, so no, I don't watch any. Play any.
But you could have, I guess you could play Dungeons and Dragons as Japanese anime characters.
I want to play as Estes for a reason.
Oh, is that why you picked that character?
Estes is my favorite character of all time.
You know, we've got to figure...
She's my wife.
What was that?
That's from the...
Akamega Kill.
Akamega Kill. I don't know how to say it, so I just say it really fast.
She is the best. Let's just say that.
Ha. Well,
do you know what waifu means?
Waifu means... Doesn't it mean, wifey or something? Or wife? Or young... Or girl or something?
Kind of.
Something like that.
It's like a female anime character that you like.
Ha. Okay.
And she is, my favorite anime character of all time.
So she's your waifu.
Exactly. Nice one.
Got it. Wolves Den just created a new arcane trickster rogue for a D&D game. Ooh, interesting. Waifu is a whole rabbit hole we probably don't want to go down. Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we don't.
Because if it involves female in anime, it tends to get a bit.
Yes, let's not go down that
But in an
path,
innocent
please.
way, waifu is female character that you like who's an anime character.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Sure.
All right. Okay. I'm not gonna look it up.
Don't.
A fictional character from non-live action visual media, typically an anime, manga, or video game, that one is attracted to and considers a significant other.
That might be a definition a little too far than Esteth, but yeah, sure.
But that's... So wait a second, but the idea there is that you think that she's pretty, or he's pretty, or handsome, or whatever, and
I like her person.
You'd like to be married to them. Or you consider them interesting.
Now it sounds... I don't like talking about this with my dad.
No, I don't like talking about it with my son either. Look, why don't you just go rent a girlfriend? It's easier.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I see. So maybe there's a different term then. I guess it's important to know what words mean, though, isn't it? Because it's so easy to say the wrong thing and go like, I didn't mean that, you know? Otherwise, people will start singing songs about like, Baz is in love with an anime girl. Anime girl.
What are you talking about now?
Dying of laughter.
Who's dying of laughter?
Me.
Me. All right. I spat my tea out at that comment. Oh my God, Jonathan MLH. Family control, indeed. Aren't I just a perfect shining example for everybody? There's a whole subculture. I see. Well, here's the thing. I mean, the thing about the internet is that there's always someone can always come up with some way of like objectifying or making something, as Baz would say, sexy, but not sexy if you know what I mean. You're right. Let's go somewhere else with this. Okay, so go back to Fortnite.
Yeah, I really like that.
I want to know how they're marketing, because I'm convinced that their marketing for Fortnite is entirely done through like streaming and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. But so Baz, when you say you heard about it, how did you hear about it? How did you hear about this like release that was happened? This leak?
I saw it on TikTok. I got a. Sorry.
No, please. Oh. But who on TikTok told you that? Do you remember the name of the TikToker?
Sorry.
What's that?
Said Swa.
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 I was watching this TikToker.
Sorry,
Swa.
I was just talking to Mom.
What? You talked to Mom? Why would you do that? Yes. Okay. Go on.
And I don't exactly remember the name of the channel. At all.
But it was something that came up. Is it someone that you follow, or is it just something that came up like that they sort of like presented to you?
It's on my For You page.
Okay, so that makes sense. That's interesting. I'm just wondering if, there are things like, so I was doing something today where, the 3D printers, you can plug them in with a USB and you can control them with your computer. You can also get a Raspberry Pi and plug it into it, and then you can have basically wireless access to your 3D printer. And I was looking and I was like, I wonder if I can use my old Raspberry Pi. And I went on YouTube to look for it, but they kept saying like, Raspberry Pi Zero, Raspberry Pi Zero, Raspberry Pi Zero. So I started looking to see what they cost, and they're not that much. So I thought, maybe I'll get a couple of Raspberry Pi Zeros for each of my printers. And then I also thought it'd be kind of cool because then potentially TechBandits could log in and print things remotely if they wanted to, right? That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Like,
that would be cool.
Wouldn't that be neat?
My question is, but how would we get it over to our houses without being like, yes, I live here?
Well, I think you would be able to log into the Raspberry Pi and then run my printer. And there's a little camera we can attach to it so you can actually see how the print is going. And then when it's done... What was that?
Thank you.
And then when it's done, I could just put it out of the porch.
Sorry, my mom just brought me popcorn.
What? Your mom did not bring you popcorn. I made that popcorn. I am the better parent. But then we could just put it on the porch and you could pick it up if you wanted to, right? It's kind of interesting. But what's interesting is that, so the whole point of this was, so I started looking up videos, and all the videos are suggesting this Raspberry Pi Zero. And then I suddenly went, wait a second. I looked, and sure enough, you don't need a Raspberry Pi Zero for it. You can use an old Raspberry Pi. But that's not what was coming up. maybe it's because it's new, but maybe it's also trying to get me to buy a Raspberry Pi. Like, do you think that maybe we're being manipulated that way with our, like, even just in our searches and stuff? Like, do you think that's a way of getting me to...
being manipulated. That's our life.
You think we're just being manipulated all the time?
Yep.
Ruby K says, he's on a tangent. It might be a few minutes before he looks at chat. How well you know me, Ruby K. What's happened? What did I miss? Oh. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. You know what froze? You know what froze? My Mac froze. I think my Mac froze. Oh, boy. Look at that.
Yeah, my computer's been...
There's a big surprise, huh? My Mac just died.
Oh,
Isn't that a surprise? So,
are you good, Dad? You keep...
Look at that picture. That picture will stay. Now you're only going to be able to hear me. I'll go to the other camera for a second. Here, watch this. So I'll go to this camera, so at least you can see outside. And then I'm going to reboot.
Just remembered where I saw my
Fortnite
thing.
My Mac is going to have to reboot now.